Hi guys, Tony Castle, The World on Cards. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to do a brief introduction to who I am to see if it's a good fit for you. So I've played poker most of my life, but I've had long hiatuses, if that's a word. And I was actually introduced to it by my brother mostly, Casey Castle, who had a world record for international cashes. And the thing that fascinated me about his life really was the traveling and playing on cards, you know, Anthony Bourdain poker's type of thing. So it wasn't until last year that I really started leveling it up in the tournaments in particular, and I'm trying to level up beyond that. Now this isn't intended to be, it's not going to be a poker tip channel. There's guys in that space, and I think it's, you know, just heavy. So that's not my spot. I will be offering some tips, and it's appropriate for beginners and intermediate players. Be learning along the way. I'm getting better, expect to get better, and hopefully this year we come up with some good scores. Part of it's going to charity. But really what this is more about is about the experience. I intend to be authentic about my experience, including, you know, the ups and downs. I'm not trying to over glamorize this. There's downsides to gambling, quote unquote, although poker does have positive EV potentially, which is something a lot of people don't understand. That's a topic for another time. But I'm trying to use this as the vehicle to do some of these other things I love to do anyway, right? So, and if you've seen my trailer, you get an idea. I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I'm not getting any younger, but I've always loved, you know, a little bit of edge, you know, some spice. So I love motorcycles, fast cars. I like scuba diving. If there's, you know, big sea creatures, animals around, cool. I'm not trying to get myself killed, but, you know, so you get the idea. And I'm also into martial arts. That's something I have been into all my life. I'm not a UFC champion, but I can offer you some great tips for self-defense and some technical stuff on jiu-jitsu. I'm actually a black belt under Carlson Gracie through Miguel Torres, and I did Kyokushin in my younger days and kickboxing, have a couple of MMA fights. So we're going to do a couple of tips there that are helpful for people. And so in the end, I'm just looking for people. I'm looking for my tribe, right? Isn't that what we're all doing? I'm trying to find my tribe with similar interests. Hoping some of you can join me along the way. And if for the rest that are just interested in these kinds of things in the life and living vicariously, cool. I hope to provide some entertainment. That's it. I really appreciate you joining and me on my adventure. We're going to take some risks, have some fun, and YOLO, right? So if you're interested, please click like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm not going to be over inundating you, doing a couple of videos a week probably on YouTube and kind of keeping a bit more consistent on Reels for kind of the day-to-day stuff on Instagram. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope to meet some of you and looking forward to some of your input and suggestions. Tony Castle, World on Cards.